What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mom's bathroom. Yeah, I just took a bath, and now I'm taking a dump in her bathroom. I heard gonna get out of here before daddy come home, or you come home. Don't want to see you in here. Anyway, told you guys, I made the last video. I shared with y'all, I said Kuzma should be the main attract. Kuzma should be like the most, he should be, God. Oh, sorry, guys. Little stomach ache. Anyway, I said Kuzma should be like the main focus point on the offense. And I said that Ingram. And it was beautiful to see. Because I see, one thing about me is that I believe in my heart that the Lakers have stars. I know a lot of guys will say, oh, we don't have stars, we don't have this and that. It's because we just don't utilize the players. Kuzma is a prime example. If you just give him the green light, this is what can be accomplished. And Kuzma had 30-something freaking points on one of the #1 best teams in the league. And they was on a 14-game winning streak. And there was no answer for Kuzma. And I share this with a lot of people over and over again, and we, a lot of people go with the debate like who's better, him or Ingram. I don't really care who's better. The point is, I just want to see the Lakers win games. And at this point in time, at this stage right now, Kuzma to me is the best player. Not all around, but offensive-wise, he's the best player. Percentage-wise, all that. I know a lot of guys say, well, Brandon Ingram is or Jordan Clarkson is. You got to look at the shot selections. Kuzma, to me, I'm going to just keep it real. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me, but I'm an old head, so I'm not really caught up in the hype and all that. I'm looking at talent. Now, Kuzma, to me, #1, he's much more poised. He picks his spots, and he's real selective about his shots. He doesn't take so many contested shots. A lot of the shots are open shots. Like I say, he picks his spots. He knows when to shoot and when not to shoot. The biggest thing is that at one point in time, besides, when he started the first time, he was still getting like 30-something minutes, 20-something minutes, something like that. And some games, Lou Walton wouldn't bring him in, like, until it was like too late or whatever you want to call it. But to me right now, as in getting it done, Kuzma is your best selection. And he plays so good with Lonzo Ball. I kept telling people like that. Lonzo Ball loved Kuzma. He kind of said in some of his videos, like some of his, when he basically stand up there talking, I'm about to break a toilet thing, But when he stands up there and he started talking, he kind of said, not so many words, but you got to read between the lines. He loved playing with Kuzma. Kuzma make Lonzo game that much better, especially when you're a pass-first point guard. You go to want somebody that's going to contribute off of the passes that you give them. You ain't going to really want to get a ball to somebody and just see them go ISO, try to break the defense down, and then, it basically become like, basically trying to force yourself into getting the score. When you can get a higher percentage when you're open, the pass is given to you, you take the shot. If you could, get past your man, that's cool. But not forcing between 2 or 3 guys. And that's why I say Kuzma right now at this point in time is the best individual for us. I know a lot, like I said, Ingram, he's still young, he's still raw, he's still learning. One thing Ingram got to work on is that he got to know when to pass the ball and not always try to go, ISO with 2 or 3 guys, waiting for him in the paint. He got to know when to kick it out. And these last 2 games, you've seen that from Ingram. Whereas, like, he went to the paint and guys were waiting for him. They knew which direction he going to roll, and they came away with blocks. And that's why I said Ingram got to be he got to have much more control when he's coming around that rim. Now, in some games, you'll see Ingram go off. You know what I'm saying? And that's based on the fact that if these teams go small ball, they go small ball, by all means, Ingram's supposed to go to the rack and take advantage of the mixed matches. But when you got somebody like some 7-footers around there, that's when Ingram start to struggle. So that's why you got to play within the system. You don't need to go ISO, especially with the fact that you have all these other players that can actually score. Lonzo, I think in the last 5 games, if I'm not mistaken, has been dropping dimes, and he's, and this is the thing too, his assist is up and down right now. And that's only because, like I said, when a lot of these shots, I didn't say a lot of these shots were fun because they shots it was hitting, but it was just that it was a lot of passing going on. But here's the beautiful thing. No KCP, no Brook Lopez. Oh, well, we can do what we got to do. I know who's going to say, well, they were missing Capella. Chris Paul didn't really play all the 4th quarter. I forgot the African dude named Madad, whatever his name is. He wasn't there as well, but he's not really a factor. Capella probably much more a factor in the inside than anything. But to be honest with you, him and Larry Nance probably matched up pretty good. I think Capella was like 6'10", Larry Nance 6'9". So it would have been still a pretty good matchup. But he can block shot, but Larry Nance can too. Larry Nance can get up. But that's why I say over and over again that, these 3 weeks while Brook Lopez being out, we really get to see how our team play. And I know that Lou Walton does it because Lou Walton, like I say, he's very passionate And he's like, put like this. Luke Walton is the type of manager that you'll like to work for at a Walmart or something like that. You know, he's real cool. He laid back. You know what I'm saying? You'll love coming in to work for him. You know, because he's going to look out for you regardless. He's just going to look out for you. You still show the favoritism depending on who he's dealing with. But Brook Lopez has been out 3 weeks, and KCP not being able to go on road trips is going to give us opportunity to see some of our other players. I hope they get to play Thomas Bryant. Still excited about the game, man. I told people over again, man, the Lakers they could have a better record. And I keep telling you guys, everybody talking about turnover. I said the main thing is free throws, and I'll break down the defense when we switch a lot. The switching, it kills us because I believe in my heart that our guards can play anybody's guard straight up. We don't have to switch. You don't always have to see Julius Randle or Brook Lopez on their guard. So their guard can break down Julius Randle or Brook Lopez to get to the paint, to draw the double team, to kick it out to somebody wide open. And I'm saying to myself, like I was talking to, I forgot, it might have been, there was The Lake Show. You know, shout out to him too. Definitely go check his videos out, guys. He drops something every day, you know, or after every game or something like that. He drops videos. Definitely check out his channel. But I was telling him, we was talking about, you know, about the defense and all that. And I shared with him, I said, I'm still trying to wonder how we're ranked #1 guarding the perimeter when, if you notice, we're always giving up high percentage shots around the perimeter. The main reason why we're probably #1, because so many teams take so many three-pointers against us that the percentage rate is down because a lot of teams really can't hit them like certain teams. For instance, Houston got hot, Cleveland got hot, Golden State, remember, they had a bad game. And I'm not going to say a bad game, but a lot of those shots were open. And they missed them. Oh, my God, I broke up thing. Oh, well, I got to get out of here. They broke, excuse me. A lot of their shots were just wide open. They just wasn't hitting them. And sometimes you have off nights. But that's not saying that the Lakers had bad defense. The Lakers got pretty good defense. But I keep saying over and over again, if we can get an interior defender, we wouldn't have so many breakdowns like that. Because #1, we actually don't have to run down there and double up or help out. Because we got somebody that actually can go man-to-man defensive-wise with their man. That's the one thing that hurts Brook Lopez, is that he's not a good defensive player. So they got to come help him out and get, you know, and that's why the perimeters are wide open like that. But we got to see, like I said, we got to see Brook Lopez not being there. You see what Larry Nance could do. I've been telling people over and over again that Larry Nance, to me, is better at center than Julius Randle. I know Julius Randle this year is playing good at center. That's because he came in shape. But before that, last year and other years before that, when Larry Nance played center with Luke Walton, not last year, when Larry Nance played center, he played pretty good because he played high around the basket. And tonight, last night was probably his best game. And the reason why I say that, because he actually got a lot of lobs, you know what I'm saying, besides that dunk back in Golden State when he dunked on KD. But he get a lot of lobs, you know, playing that center spot. Where Julius Randle, he does too, but Julius Randle, to me, played better at the power forward spot, because what happens is, when Julius Randle comes at the top of the key to bring the ball down, there's nobody playing in the paint. And that's almost similar to Brook Lopez. So, kudos to Luke Walton. He made a good move. Josh Hart, the quiet storm, man, knocked down some threes. I keep telling guys, man, Josh Hart play within his system. He takes whatever the defense gets him. He don't really try to, go ISO. He works within his system. He knows when to shoot and when not to shoot. He takes it to the rack. You know, he don't stand behind the three-point arc and just shoot shots all the time. And he's coming into his own defensive-wise. He's been playing a good defensive game. A lot of people sleeping on him. And like I said, with Kuzma right now, to me, is the best instant offense. Why? You know, a lot of people say, well, you know, he can't defend this and that. But let's be real. There's a lot of players on our team that got broken down a lot. So, you know, we just can't pick Kuzma and say Kuzma played bad defense because that's what the media says. You know, I mean, you got to watch the game. A lot of our players get broken down. But last night was a good game. They played pretty good defense. They were blowing them out. And then, they, you know, because they're young, you know, and teams had these runs, especially Houston, because Houston's a top-scoring team, so you expect them to make their run. The good thing is the Lakers were still able to pull it out, and they still fought to keep their lead, you know, or take back the lead and take it. And that's when, like, they went to Kuzma. They went to Kuzma, and I like towards the end when they would let Brandon Ingram bring the ball down. But I still rather have Lonzo bring it down, only because at the end of the day, it's like when Lonzo there, it's like, his percentage of finding players at the right time is much more higher. And I'm not taking anything from Brandon Ingram. I just think a lot of times that he try to take the initiative in his own hand when he don't need to. And I'm hoping that over the course of time he'll learn that and say, you know, I can start passing out, because he did it last year towards the end of the season. And that's why I said I would like to see Brandon Ingram at the 2. Only because I would love to see Kuzma at that 3, because people got to realize, first and foremost, you know, and let's get something straight real quick. A lot of people say that, you know, well, Kuzma is older than Brandon Ingram. Let me tell you something. I don't really fall too much on that age type thing, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because if you want to really look at it, it goes both ways. Because Brandon Ingram got 1 year up on Kuzma in the NBA. So in reality, NBA-wise, Brandon Ingram is much more experienced than Kuzma. And that's what y'all fail to realize. Just because Kuzma might be older than him, Brandon Ingram has much more experience because he played against these same individuals he played last year. He played LeBron twice. He played KD 4 times. So he knows how to play them. Compared to Kuzma, Kuzma's first year is this year. So Kuzma is learning as he goes. All right? Brandon Ingram was okay defensive-wise. He wasn't extraordinary. He was getting broke down too last year. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, he might be older than Brandon Ingram, but Brandon had much more experience than him. So that's why Brandon Ingram know how to play KD, LeBron James, and all that. And once he get a little bit more weight on him, he can really match up with him. He did pretty good against him. But, you know, you're not going to stop LeBron. LeBron will get his numbers. LeBron is, you know, he's the type of player. Same KD. KD might go 0 for 8, but he going to come back and knock 10 in a row. That's the way they play. You know, because they coaches give them the green light to do whatever they want to do in order to help the team win. So, Kuzma, to me, like I said, at the end of the day, he is the best offensive-wise player for us. He has not let us down. He probably had, like, what, 1 bad game, if that? But he's been freaking, he averaging, like, what, 17 points a game, dude. And just imagine if the Lakers, you know, the media give Lonzo Ball all the hype, and they just, Kuzma is nobody. You know, they only talk about Kuzma. So, Kuzma, there's no pressure on Kuzma. And right now, Kuzma, if y'all look at it, Kuzma got the freaking Kobe mentality. You know, when he had the interview and they said, you dropped 30 points. He said, yeah, you know, ain't nothing new to me. I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want. You want somebody who believe in their shot, who believe in their offense. You know what I mean? Even when people say that, you know, this and that about him, dude still go and do his thing as in dropping buckets. Corey Brewer, shout out to him too. Like I said before, Corey Brewer, I know he was happy to play against Houston Rockets. You know, and he got the one up on him. He scored 21 points, he was killing him. Get to the rack, do what he want. And I know when he probably at the end of the season, when he's free, Houston might, you know, try to re-sign him again. Because they, you know, him and James Harden are good friends. But, you know, he was actually, Kuzma kept us in the game, and Corey Brewer was actually the one that actually did what he had to do and help us get over the hump. You know, you had a veteran and you had a rookie going at it. We saw 3 rookies, and they looked good, man. They looked good. And that's why I said today, always the free throw. I think we shot 43 free throws, only hit like 20-something like that. I'm telling you guys, we really, everything else, I think Lou Wall should put everything to the side. The thing that they should work on free throws. If the Lakers would hit 80% of their free throws, we would right now we'd be an over 500 team. Everybody missing free throws. And that's another thing. Kuzma is not a bad free throw shooter. He's 78%. He's shooting better than most of all the ones right there and they're starting. Well, the ones that get to the paint, like the Ingrams, the Lonzo Balls. Kuzma shooting 78% from the free throw line. That's why I say I'd rather have Kuzma, you know, taking them last shots. Not KCP. I don't mind Lonzo Ball because you know what? It's going to be a point in time where Lonzo Ball got to take them shots too. Same thing with Ingram. Ingram played much better when he get them spot up shots. When he's picking his spots, taking his shots, not going to the basket, getting fouled, getting hurt. And right now, at this point in time, until he can hit his free throws, you know, it's just like taking a bad shot because he's not hitting his free throws. So, kudos to the Lakers. They played freaking good. They, like I said, they beat the #1 team in the league. I think they could have beat Golden State. They should have beat Golden State. Cleveland, I don't really know about that. They still could have. They look, put it like this. They played 3 straight top-notch teams, and they played all 3 teams good. So if you're still sitting there thinking that the Lakers suck, you still sitting there saying that, oh, well, your nigga, Lakers need superstars, this and that. Shame on you, man. I mean, that just showed that, you know, you so focused on the superstars and not looking at what we got. You know what I mean? That sounds crazy. And just for y'all to let y'all know, for those that say that we should make the trade for PG-13, it's already said that Matt Johnson ain't going to wait to the end of the season. Because if a man want to come here, we're not going to trade anybody in order to bring him here. Which is smart anyway. Because you know why? Because Kuzma is younger than him. Kuzma 22. And he's knocking down shot. He's playing. Once Kuzma start to understand the NBA level, you know what I mean? The process of it. Do not think that his defense is going to falter. Because he was pretty good at UTEP. Was it UTEP or UTEP? You know, Utah. What Utah? UTEP. One of them colleges. He was pretty good defensive-wise when they picked him up. Him and Josh Hart. That's why they got him. They didn't know that he was like a I mean, they knew he could shoot, but they didn't know he could do this. You know what I'm saying? So Kuzma surprised everybody. So Kuzma actually made the transition of them getting somebody at the point in time. They're like, you know what? We get rid of Brook Lopez. Don't resign KCP because we got Josh Hart. Sure, if we just get Boogie Cousins, we'll be good. I'm not knocking PG-13, but at the point in time, it's like this. Boogie Cousins, all we need is an interior defender. I'm going to say it over and over again. I know PG-13 want to come here. That's cool and all. But now I'm not making a trade for him. But goddamn, man, we were freaking blowing. We were doing our thing against Houston, man. And that's one thing I love, man. I love to see the Lakers do this because I know I have confidence in them young brothers, man. I know they can win games, man. I'm not gonna sit there and crap on them because I know what they can do. I'm watching them, I'm observing them. And I said the biggest problem is that they, even with turnovers, like I said, with people that you understand, because the Lakers defense is pretty decent, and they like in the top 5 in defense. Even if they got turnovers, they still can win games. The biggest problem is free throws. And sometimes Luke Walton rotation when he's not thinking. But other than that, they're learning, they're processing, they're getting better. I don't mind them losing. Like I said, I don't mind them losing games as long as they're in the games. That's my own thing. As long as they're in the game, they're learning, they're developing. And if Magic Johnson and Jeannie busting them just have patience, I'm telling you, this could be the next team almost similar to the Golden State Warriors. We only really 1-2 players away. So like I said, I'd rather get somebody that can guard that paint. And I got to see Thomas Bryant play. I hope that they give a chance for the play based on the fact that Brook Lopez is out. I hope they play him against one of these scrubby teams so he can get some minutes so we can see what he can do. Because Duke can shoot. And that's what, and that's what he brings that, that the one thing he brings that Brook Lopez don't have is he can play defense. And he's a lot of high energy, man. So even if we lose Julius Randle at the end of the season, it will kind of good to see Thomas Bryant. Because Thomas Bryant, people don't understand, Duke can play the 4 and the 5. You know what I'm saying? Because when you shoot, and you shoot and you can shoot and play inside, outside, it makes you that much more stronger game-wise. But anyway, kudos to the Lakers. They played good. Lonzo Ball had a good game. Joe Clark was kind of quiet. But they still had a good game, man. Corey Brewer was just freaking flying all the way, man. I'm gonna call him freaking Mr. Excitement or something, man, because he be tripping me out. He look like my brother. I might have to show you a picture of my brother. He'll be like, damn, they do look alike, man. But it is what it is, man. I love y'all. I gotta hurry up, man. I'm sitting on this toilet, man, and somebody about to come. Oh my God, here they come. Hey, listen, it's your man Urban Lover. Coming from your mama's bathroom. Gonna hurry up and get up out of here before the police come up here and pull me up out of here because I shouldn't be in this house. I'm about to need still some electricity so I can upload this video. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Be safe out there. And like I said, man, at the end of the day, Kuzma is who it is, man. Stop sleeping on that dude, man. We know Lonzo Ball good. We know Ingram good. But come on now, Kuzma right now is it right now. You know what I'm saying? And he makes Lonzo and them boys better. He is the clutch player, man. Oh my God, Kuzma the clutch player, man. Wake up. Oh my God.